voice of the Valley, AM 1450 KBMW. Turner Blavis here in the early part of a 4 o'clock hour on a Friday, which means it is time for your guys' favorite segment, right? I assume it's your favorite segment, the Snap Spotlight, brought to you by Snap Fitness in Wapton, your locally owned gym in Wapton. And joining me this week, we got former Cowboy, current NDSCS Wildcat, Noah Christensen. How's it going today, Noah?
I'm good. Really good.
I've had a blast covering Noah. I got to cover him all the way through his high school career, and now following his college career is definitely a treat. So I knew I was going to get you in here eventually before it was all wrapped up. Noah's in his sophomore year at NDSCS, and you guys are a few games over the 20-win mark. You know, that's to be expected for the Wildcats. Playoffs right around the corner. How do you think? Do you think you guys are playing your best basketball so far?
Yeah, we're putting it together at the right time. Coach has been preaching not to be comfortable because we don't want to drop these last couple games before playoffs, so we can get the home court advantage throughout playoffs and then regionals. So, yeah, it's been good, and I think we're putting all the pieces together at the right time.
You guys got a squad.
Yeah.
How nice is it to have about nine other guys, and you don't have to really carry the workload so much because so many other guys can pick up the slack.
Yeah, it's really nice. College is you got a lot of great players. Most of them are the best players on their high school team. So, and I feel like we're finally getting comfortable. It took a little while. But, yeah, after Christmas, I think we kind of know how each other play now. And, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I always see after the Christmas break, I'm always interested to see how everybody, kind of acclimates back. So it's cool you mentioned that. It seems like that's when everybody kind of hits their stride. And you're in your second year of playing at NDSCS. What do you think is the biggest difference from your first season on the court to this year?
Yeah, just comfortability. I obviously didn't play for a couple years, so last year was a little bit of a struggle, and just getting into how college basketball, how it works. So this year's been a lot better. I've really worked on my game in the off season. This summer, put in a lot of time. So, yeah, I'm just trusting my work and playing a lot more confident and kind of feeling like my old self. So it's been good.
What part of your game do you think you've changed the most or really developed the most from your time at high school to now?
Yeah, probably my post game. I was a little soft in high school, so I like to go on the perimeter and just drive the ball. But now that I'm in college, I'm still the biggest guy out there. So, yeah, I've been doing a lot more post stuff and rebounding a lot better and boxing out. So, yeah, it's been good, but yeah, it's definitely different than high school. I had the ball a lot in my hands, would dribble it up, but now I just run the floor, post up, play good defense. So,
yeah, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer just post or hanging out in the post?
Oh no, I'd rather be on the perimeter, but he kind of lets me do whatever, so it's a good balance for sure.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of trust to commit to play at any college. What is your relationship like with head coach Stu Engen that made you realize that NDSCS would be a good fit for you and this team?
Yeah, it's great. Stu's one of the main reason I came back this past year. I really trusted him, and I think he can get me out of here and get me onto a good 4-year college. So, and yeah, I just love how he runs his system, and how he interacts with the guys is awesome, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and yeah, I trust him 100%.
Being a local guy on the squad, do you find yourself being a little bit of a liaison to the area? Kind of showing some of the guys the ropes of what it's like living around here.
Yeah, for sure.
All the best things to get at Wap Deli.
Yeah, Wap Deli. We've been there quite a few times. Pizza Ranch. I haven't taken them to the Wilkins, so probably make that towards the end of the year, but
that's something to save for when you make the national tournament.
Yeah,
I think.
Exactly, exactly. But yeah, I'm driving them around, driving them to practice, to Walmart, kind of doing all the little things to help all these guys out because they don't really have vehicles or know the area very well. So
that helps with the chemistry too, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And being close to home, you can either go watch your first set of brothers. You can go watch Jordan and Jonah coach the Cowboys, or you can go watch Luke and Levi play at Hillcrest and Fergus, and then vice versa. They can all come support you. How big is that?
Yeah, it's huge. Family's a big part of our life, and I get over to the Breck games as much as possible. It's fun seeing Jordan kind of in his element. And then Luke and Levi over at Hillcrest, yeah, they're playing good ball. Yeah, it's been huge. And then they can come to my games, and obviously getting my grandpa to a couple of games this year has been big. And one of the reasons I came back was he could watch me again. And obviously my aunt and uncle and my little cousins have came, so it's been awesome to have them around, and just their support's been amazing.
Yeah, I saw the whole Christensen clan there when Breckenridge and Hillcrest played. That must have been so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a little weird. I didn't know who to cheer for.
You were conflicted, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, you got to cheer for Luke and Levi there.
Yeah, wow. And my grandpa turns to me. He's like, they're in the wrong color. I'm like, I know. But, yeah, no, it was fun. It was kind of weird, and I'm sure my grandpa was a little confused on why they were in the red jerseys and Jordan and Jonah were on the Cowboy bench. So.
Gotcha. And I'm sure there was some trash talking after the game.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan and Jonah said Luke home with the L.
Yeah. It was a rough night at home for sure for Luke. But yeah, he'll get over it. They might see each other again in playoffs. So
that'd be fun.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think it might be a little more when someone gets their season ended. I think it might be a little more tense.
Yeah.
And I remember talking with you when you chose to part ways with North Dakota State to focus on your mental health. I'm not sure if you look at it this way, but you were setting a really positive example, prioritizing your mental health. Could you tell me how shining a light on an issue like that could maybe help someone who's going through a similar situation?
Yeah, it's huge, and I think nowadays in college sports, kids are just taught to slide it under the rug or not have any emotion, especially in men's sports. And yeah, I mean, I'm still trying my best. I know some people struggle with it around here, and it's tough, and you really got to speak out about it, or it's not going to be good. And I just hope I can be a positive influence to anybody who's kind of going through it, and know that you can get through it. You're going to be okay, and you just got to open up and talk to people about it. So,
being a role model on and off the court, that's what we love to see. That's what we expect from you, man. We love that. And what are some factors that are going to come into play when you focus on next year's destination? I know you're still in season, so that's kind of what the main focus is. But in the kind of the back of your mind, what are some things that would be your ideal fit for next year?
Yeah, just a winning culture, somewhere I can come in and contribute right away. It kind of depends on how my body holds up. I've been struggling with my labrum's torn, so I've been struggling with that since the December 30th, early January. So that's been a little tough. Shout out to Sean. He's been keeping me as healthy as I can and doing treatment and everything after practice, staying late. So yeah, he's been awesome about that. But yeah, I'm hoping my body holds up through the season, and then kind of get surgery, and then figure out which school I'm going to go to. I don't know if it's around here or down south somewhere warm, but we'll see.
Well, somewhere warm sounds pretty nice this time of year right now.
I know.
And how many guys can say they have their same trainer from when they were in high school to college?
It was kind of weird. I walked in the first day this fall, and I'm like, Sean's in here. I'm wondering. I asked him, well, so are you subbing for our trainer last year? His name was Michael. And he's like, nope, I'm the trainer this year. I'm like, oh, okay.
They're doing everything to keep you around, man. They're getting your old trainer. They're going to start hiring some of your old coaches, too. And anything else you'd like to add, man?
Oh, yeah, I just appreciate you having me on. It's been a lot of fun being in the Watt-Breck area. The community's been great about supporting me, so I appreciate that. And yeah, I'm hoping we can get it done and make a trip to Hutchinson. So,
all right, we're excited to see where you end up, man. Both at the end of this year and going forward, you're going to do great things. So thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you.
And before we wrap up the Snap Spotlight, time for your Snap schedule reminder. Just like every week, we'll start off with today. BW Gymnastics is at the EDC Championships. That actually already started up at 4 p.m. today. Wahpeton girls and boys are at Devil's Lake for an EDC doubleheader. Girls start at 5:45 p.m. Boys follow at about 7:15 p.m. Breckenridge boys basketball hosts Frazee tonight at 7:30 p.m. Sunday, we'll have NDSCS men and women taking on Williston State College on the road. Women play at 1 p.m. The men follow at 3 p.m. NDSCS women and men in action again the next day at Dakota College at Bottineau. That'll be at 5:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. with the women playing first. Tuesday has Wahpeton boys basketball hosting Fargo South at 7:15 p.m. Wahpeton girls head to Fargo South for a 7:15 p.m. game. Breckenridge boys in action at Perham at 7:30 p.m. Breckenridge girls basketball hosts Hillcrest Lutheran Academy at 7:30 p.m. And then Thursday, as the Wahpeton girls basketball team hosting Grand Forks Red River at 7 p.m., Wahpeton boys heads to Grand Forks Red River for a 7:15 p.m. game, and the Breckenridge boys basketball team in a rescheduled game at Minnewaska at 7:30 p.m. So let's look at your Snap schedule reminder, and that will do it for another Snap Spotlight. Thank you so much for tuning in to all these. These have been a blast to do all this year, and looking forward to doing some more. Make sure to tune in next week, early part of the 4 o'clock hour on Friday. Now for a quick word from our sponsor.
Snap Fitness, your locally owned gym in Wahpeton, wants to have you join their workout family. Snap offers personal training, and owner Renata Fa will even write up workout plans for you. If you're an athlete in the Twin Towns, Snap Fitness will help you make sure you're prepared for the upcoming sports season. To all the retired athletes over 65, Snap Fitness participates in the Silver Sneakers Insurance Program, and most major insurances reimburse for memberships to Snap. Stop by Snap Fitness today and ask about their membership packages. They're located at 102 7th Street South in Wahpeton.